Yes, yes, yes. What's going on, good people? This is MC Till with everybody's hip-hop label. You are tuned into Chat number 38. We have a legendary artist on the show tonight. Before we introduce him, though, I do want to say if you have not picked up your Boom Bap review, make sure you go get that joint right here, Boom Bap Review Volume 2. You can start reading it for free at boombapreview.com. And if you like it, you can buy it. And also, if you're looking for some dope music, some dope records, tapes, CDs, other music stuff, and you're in Cincinnati, come see us in Cincinnati. You can head over to Everybody's Records and get some dope stuff. And you're not here, you can go to everybodysrecords.com and get some good music. They're always showing love, so we want to show love back. Without further ado, we have a legend in the Boom Bap Chat tonight. Yes, 3 decades of dopeness from this artist, from music to movies, TV, all of that. We want to welcome the legendary Mr. Fredro Starr. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome.
Peace.
Yeah.
What's going on? Popping?
Man, doing well, my friend. How are you today?
I'm chilling, man. Every day above ground is a blessing, man. You know, straight up.
Hey, I hear that. And joining us, also have our co-host. We have Profound. Profound, how are you?
Doing well, brother. How you doing? Peace and shout out, Fredro. Good to see you, brother.
Peace, Profound. What's good, bro?
Indeed. And we also have co-host IOMOS MARAD. IO, how are you, man?
Peace. I'm good, man. I'm blessed, man. Good to see my brothers and good to see my brother Fredro. What up, bro? Peace,
brother. No doubt.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
one of the things we'd like to do here is show appreciation, you know?
Yes.
And so IO, give this man his roses, please.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to say respect to you, basically for the whole situation that went down with what's the brother's name from Detroit?
Royce.
Yeah, Royce the 5'9", and how, you know, y'all didn't go back and forth on Twitter. You went to him like a man and was like, yo, let's just squash it, have a conversation. So you always been just a real dude to me, man. Like, even beyond the glamour and the glitz and the camera, like, you just a real genuine dude, man. So I just want to give you your props and give you your love. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the fact of how you checked, I don't, you know what I'm saying, even how you checked Charlemagne the God on the show, like he was getting slick. And you like, look, bro, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Just to show just how a real dude, like, you give respect. You seem like the type of dude that give respect when respect is given. But if you get disrespected, you gonna let them know, like, this ain't that, bro. Like, you need to relax. So I respect you for that, man. So roses, man, give you your roses, give you your props.
No
and
doubt,
just,
man.
I appreciate everything you and Onyx have done for the game, man, for real. Respect.
Yeah,
respect.
man. This hip hop thing, man, is like, this hip hop thing is something that we own this shit, man. This is our shit. This is our culture. We gotta take care of it. We gotta understand it and not really play with it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, hip hop is all we got, man. All we got is us, my nigga.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. All day, every day.
So before we jump into some of your career, Fredro, and what you're up to now, we always like to go around on the Boom Bap Chat and just see what people have been listening to lately, just last week or so. So I'll throw it to Profound and then IO, so you can have a second to think about what you've been bumping lately. But Profound, what have you been listening to lately?
Man, brother, this week, man, I've been on a Public Enemy kick. I've been on a Nation of Millions. It takes a Nation of Millions lately. So I've been in here screaming, bring the noise, count down the Armageddon, and don't believe the hype, man. It seemed like it just fits everything that's going on in the climate of the world today, man. And all of that. And I've been on the PE kick all week, man.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope. IO, how about you?
PE, man, one of the best. And you know, when we came up, PE was always, you know, on the forefront.
Yeah, for sure. I think we lost IO. I've been on a lot of Tribe Called Quest this week. which is usually the situation. Love Tribe, but listen to a lot of Tribe this week. I don't know why, I just kind of got a fix on Tribe. So
I'm on Tribe every week, every day. My kids love that. They love Tribe Called Quest.
oh, that's dope. How many kids you have?
I got 2 younger kids, 2 little boys, man. They like Can I Kick It? They always want to hear that. And then, I end up album and Scenario. They know all of that shit.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. And I think that did their album come out? Their album came out around the same time as the Onyx debut album, didn't it?
Nah,
what People's Instinct? Yeah, that was way before. That was what 90?
No, that album. No, I'm talking about Midnight Marauders.
Midnight Marauders. That was 93, 94, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was 93.
But Tribe Called Quest is a little bit before us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was talking about the Midnight Marauders album. I thought that came out around the same time. Yeah. Ayo, what have you been listening to this week, man?
Man, I've been listening to that X Clan, man. That Plaza. I've been listening to that like I can't get enough of that joint, dog. He went
African, very African.
Man, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
The black and the green.
Man.
Yo, shout, didn't he passed away, right, brother Jay? I mean, did he?
Did he?
No, you talking about Professor? You talking about
Professor X?
Yeah,
Professor X.
Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X passed away. Peace to that brother.
Yeah,
for sure. Rest in peace.
And I was listening to the Onyx joint where my man Sticky was like, what he said, if I die, I might as well, but they may not sell weed in hell. So that was my joint, dog. That was my joint, dog. I had to bump that, Joe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that joint.
Last day.
Last days. That last day.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fredro Star, what have you been listening to lately?
Oh man, I've been listening to fucking Sam Cooke, man. I saw a documentary on Netflix, and I just gone for like the whole week, man. You know what I'm saying? I just created an alias too. I'm coming out with Sam Crook.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yo, I'm surprised nobody came out with Sam Crook yet.
Yeah, that's
a good point.
That's dope.
So I'm coming out with the Sam Crook shit, man. Word up.
Who, if you came out with an album or project or whatever, who would produce a Sam Crook album?
Sam Cooke would have to be produced by some grimy motherfuckers, like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like we would have to go get the beat miners or something and shit. Faulting them niggas.
Yeah.
Alchemist.
Oh, or get Havoc to do it. Havoc. We gonna get Havoc to do the Sam Cooke album.
That would be super dope.
Because ain't no such things as halfway crooks, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it right there. That's it. So Fredro Starr, like if you were to look back over your 3 decades plus career, can you point to like 2 or 3 pivotal moments in your career, like, moments that like set into motion like a big break or an experience in your career?
I forgot everything. Like I smoked too much trees. I don't remember nothing. All I remember is right now, my nigga. Like everything was like, nah. But I think definitely meeting Jam Master Jay was the moment where we met the plug. Like it's like we met the plug to Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? It was like he had the keys to Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? So it was like meeting Jay and getting down with Run DMC was like, it was like we was grandfathered in. Like we came in, we came in with the big boys. You know what I'm saying? We came in with the, you know what I'm saying? Like we came in with the big boys for real. Like Jay and Run DMC, they was superstars. I mean, I was watching fucking Crush Groove and, fucking Walk This Way and, walking down the street with, was talking about my Adidas. Like this was part of my life growing up. So to get with them and be in the internal structure of this, was crazy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going to Russell crib, going to Leo Cohen crib, like we was in there. Like we had Def Jam on our we was the next movement of Def Jam. Like we was the next movement of Def Jam. Cause after Onyx, you had Method Man got signed,
Yeah.
DMX, Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying? And so AZ got, but we was part of the next money that got put into Def Jam, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
Wow.
Finance,
thinking back,
business-wise, for real, it's real shit.
yeah. How someone had asked this question, we asked people online to, submit questions. Someone had asked, how has the business side of things changed from way back then in the music industry to how it is now?
Well, when we came up, it was all about getting on a label. That was the main thing. Because if you didn't have a label, you didn't have no way to be out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was no outlet. There was no Instagram. There was no YouTube. There was nothing we could say, oh, I'm putting my music out. Like we couldn't even, when we came out, we couldn't even print CDs when I came out. That came out a little bit later.
Yeah.
Like came out, it was just like you had to be on a label. You know what I'm saying? And so that was the business difference between there and now. Like right now, you don't need no label. Everything is independent. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be, you could be an overnight sensation with a record. Like, you could sell records not even being a good rapper nowadays. Like, so the business different. Go online and say fuck you to a few niggas and niggas you popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's weird right now in that sense. But the business is getting bigger. Hip hop is fucking humongous, man.
Yeah.
From when we started that shit, everybody doing hip hop now. Little kids, fucking everything. Everything is hip hop.
Do you find that you've enjoyed navigating this new world in music? Having the ability to just put stuff out at a moment's notice, and
I love it.
You like it, yeah?
I love it. After we got put on Def Jam and we did the whole Def Jam shit, then we went to a label called Koch, and Koch was an independent label compared to a Def Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't as corporate as Def Jam, even though it wasn't a small label either. But that was an independent label, and then from that it went to, okay, we can just put our own music out through, you know what I'm saying, all these different avenues. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely dope because now you could just put your music out and you ain't gotta get approval from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Now the game has changed now.
Right. I have one more going back question. I'm testing your memory here. When you think back, is there something that you miss from that era? Something that you really appreciated then and enjoyed back then?
I think what I miss from that era is just, man, I don't know. I just think that because I'm from New York, I just miss that New York DJ playing New York records. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to New York, it don't sound like New York no more. You know what I'm saying? So I really miss that. Like I think New York had a certain way of, we have a certain way of talking, certain way of moving, certain way of dressing. So our music should speak for that. And I think we lost that New York sound. You know what I'm saying? I miss that.
Yeah.
I miss that New York sound.
Yeah, no doubt. IO, Profound, any thoughts before we move into what's happening now?
Yeah, I just want to. Oh, go ahead, Pro. Go, Pro.
No, you go ahead. You go right ahead.
I just want to go back to when you was talking about Jam Master Jay. I just want you to can you speak to what Jam Master Jay not only meant to you, but just meant to hip hop. But I would especially like to hear what he meant to you, personally. because I just think Jam Master Jay is iconic, a genius, and I don't think he really get his just due that he should get. So I just wanted to hear like your take on Jam Master Jay and what he meant to you and meant to like the culture as a whole.
Well, you know, for kids who's watching the show don't know who Jam Master Jay is, because not everybody does. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
A lot of people in the world. So
yep.
Jam Master Jay was the architect of hip hop. Swag, how they call it, style. He brought the Adidas with no laces, you know what I'm saying? The Lees, you know what I'm saying? With the black gangster hat, like he brought that to hip hop. He brought that to Run DMC. Run DMC brought it to the world. That gave hip hop our own look, our own way of being, our own way of walking, like the way they walked and the way they did their thing. Like they set that trend, which is now hip hop. So he's the architect of hip hop.
Absolutely.
Because it goes on to right now. You know what I'm saying? It's still prevalent, still, you know, relevant right now. So to me, that was my big bro though. You know what I'm saying? Like when we met Jay, it was more genuine. It was like, yo, you smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke weed. It was more on that shit, like on some real shit, bro. We just love music. And we brought Jay a new life in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because he did the Run DMC thing, and it was, you know what I'm saying, kind of like cooling off, and they was just big superstars. And he had his hand on what was the next 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he knew how to find that talent and knew how to, like, you know, bring it to the world. You know what I'm saying? We lost the king. You know what I mean? When Jam, we lost the king for real. Because if Jay was alive, if Tupac was alive, if Big was alive, if a lot of these guys were alive, they would be very successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, really successful. Jay probably would have been masterpiece successful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Easy.
And he seemed like he always had his ear to the street. Like even though he was like up there as a superstar with Run DMC, it seemed like he never lost that connection with Queens or the streets, period. You know what I mean? Like that's why that's what you see in Jam Master Jay, like
Jam
the
Master,
realness.
like he was from Brooklyn, he moved to Queens.
Yeah.
You know, he was really cut from a different cloth than Run DMC because they was from Queens, you know what I'm saying? And believe me, I lived in Brooklyn and I lived in Queens. It's two different things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You move to Queens, it's like paradise. Brooklyn is like, you know what I'm saying? So you move to Queens, it's like, oh shit, they got houses?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I know where Jay from. So he's from the streets. That's where he's from. So, you know, I guess, you know, if you from, that's what you from. That's what you relate to. Absolutely. You always try to help the hood, because that's what he was doing, still being in the hood, just trying to help niggas come up, love the love of music. He's the king of Queens. Why should he have to worry about anything? Like, you know, and he's still a king of Queens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure. Profound. Did you have something?
Thanks for sharing that, Fredro.
I got something. My question for Brother Fredro was, I don't know if we're sure we get ready to jump into it. Can you talk about the transition from jumping as an MC into television and movies and things like that? Like the how difficult that is to make that transition, or was it not difficult?
It was crazy because there was never really a transition. Like it started at the same time in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like we was doing the Back the Fuck Up album, and I was filming Strap at the same time.
Wow.
It wasn't like nigga got on with the music shit, and then it was a transition into the movie. So it's like kind of really like started at the same time. Wow. Even though I was rapping a long time, but as far as like working on this shit at the same time, it was ill. We was going to the set, Me and Bo King were Brian Forrest Whitaker directing. It was an audition that Jam Master Jay put us on. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me the bounce pass, and then nigga took it. And so after the audition, we was still doing the album. They was like, "Yo, it's time to go to work." Well, we was rocking first time, so we was going from the set right to the studio.
Wow. Right.
Wow. Before you met Jay and that experience, did you want to get into acting? Like, when did you know you wanted to act?
Nah, I've never even thought about it. If they wouldn't have never said going to their audition, I would have just been being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that shit.
Do you remember what the audition was like?
At one bit, huh?
Do you remember what the audition was like?
Yeah, it was cool. The audition was, you know, just like the auditions are right now. It's the same shit. Ain't nothing changed. Everybody reading their lines and shit. Everybody talking to themselves, looking like fucking crazy inside. Everybody like, oh, everybody doing it their way and shit. And you looking at niggas like, oh, he doing it that way? He doing it that way? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's ill, man, because when you go on audition, you just got to go in that motherfucker and just be confident and not worry about it. Just go do your thing. Yeah. But that audition, we all went. Me, Sticky, DS, Sunset, the whole group went.
Wow.
And I could have swore I saw Q-Tip. I think I seen him in there. I seen rappers in there, and niggas was auditioning for the shit, you know.
Wow.
And just went in there like, oh, like, nigga, I had the paper upside down. I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know what I was doing, my nigga. Like, yo, this, you know. So that shit was ill, man. Strap. That was the first movie, and you know, it's always good to bring hip hop into the movies, though.
Yes.
If you watch Strap, the whole fucking Back the Fuck Up album is in that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jay put I think at least 6 songs was in Strap from Back the Fuck Up. You know what I'm saying? So that was Jay mind working like, yo, I'm gonna put the songs from the album in the movie. This shit gonna cross, you know. So Jay was always a thinker like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
So
cool.
Did Sunset Park come after? Did that come after Strap? Was that after Strap?
Yeah, Strap was the first joint.
Wow.
That was, come on, remember that was the first joint. That's when the nigga had hair. Yo, they was like, they was like, yo, can you grow your hair? I was like, yeah, I can grow my hair. They was like, all right, cool. That's when the nigga had hair and all that. That's before the hairline went crazy. That was the first joint, man. I think I was like 20, 21.
Wow.
Young nigga, man.
Wow.
That was my first movie, and Bokeem, the lead actor. That was his first movie.
Yeah.
That's why I was crazy but he was an actor, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a thespian and all that shit. Like he was teaching me shit. So that was kind of like my first, you know what I'm saying? He was teaching me shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
That. You know what I mean? So
well, before we fast forward to the present, I want to bring in our good friend Neville here, who had a question. Neville, you with us, man? What's your question?
Yeah, he brought up Fredro piece. You brought up Jam Master Jay, Biggie, and Tupac. These are all iconic brothers, and then even Bokeem now on it. So just wondering, like, what was your vibe meeting Tupac, or what type of relationship with Tupac, Biggie? Just kind of, you from that era with them too. What was that like for you?
Yo, not just Tupac and Biggie, the whole era. Hip hop was like, like I always say, hip hop was like high school. You know what I'm saying? You got the seniors, the freshmen, the juniors. You know what I'm saying? You just got everything. The bullies, everything is in high school. The ball players, you know what I'm saying? The pretty girls and shit. That's the video girls. It was like it was like high school, and it was just fun. You know what I'm saying? So seeing people like Tupac was just like, oh shit, that's son right there. He from another school, but he had our school today. You know what I'm saying? So it was always cool to see him. Like we like me and Pac, we born the same year. So we got a lot of things in common. You know what I'm saying? Like we just from the same era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's fucked with Sanford and Son and, you know, and the Little Rascals and shit like that. Like we from the same. You know what I'm saying? I heard some shit what Pac was saying today. He was talking about Ring of Levio and playing Skelly and all that shit. I was like, yo, that's ill, because that's what I was playing, knocking niggas out the box with Skelly and shit. You get your fucking little top, you be scratching that shit, making sure the fucking shit is real scratched off so that shit can glide real ill. You throw the wax in it, fucking quarter, and then you hit that shit. They had a Skelly, they had a Skelly board right in front of my crib, my nigga. But every time the cars come, you got to get out the street and shit. Shit is ill. Yo, car coming. Niggas get out the street, car coming, niggas back to the Skelly. Yeah. You know, so meeting Biggie and Pac, that was just brothers, man. Niggas in the Wu-Tang, you know, niggas was just family. Not family, but just like everybody respected each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was cool like that. It was really no bullshit. It was really no beef, really. Like it was no beef. Like I can't remember like no beef. Besides Biggie and Pac shit. Like there was no other beef that was, you know what I'm saying? There was no other beef.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, bringing us up to here and now. I know you're one that likes to live in the present, and curious to know about this new single that you have at 5 a.m. with Sheik from the Locks. How did that come about?
Oh man, you know, just work networking, man. Just connected with a real one. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Jay Wex, this producer. He sent me some tracks and I was like, yo, that beat right there got something to it, man. And then he was like, yeah, you like y'all? Yeah. So I, you know, rock with it. And then it just, you know, real niggas do real things, man. You know what I'm saying? Chic body, that shit. It's a hot record. People should check that joint out. You know what I'm saying? It got that feeling like old feeling, but new, you know what I'm saying? It's smooth. It's crazy.
Now, is that a part of another project or is this a one-off thing?
As of now, it's just a one-off, man, you know, but who knows, man? Just, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You never know.
See the next day, man. I can't really think that far.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, we've been working on the Onyx album too, man. So
that's what's up.
Onyx Life album. This will probably be the last album where we gonna really because you know it's time to just focus on different things and you know and just make moves and do other things. But the new album is called Onyx for Life. This shit is crazy. I got the old sticky back. I got the back the fuck up sticky back. So yeah, we locked down with this Corona shit, man. We just had to kind of like go to the back cave and just you know bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and there was a lot of things we was, you know, that shit was at trying times, man. Just Corona just had kind of niggas under pressure, and the album kind of has that undertone, you know, for the album. Like you just hear, you know what I'm saying? Like what we was going through at that time and still going through it right now. Niggas talking about vaccines and all types of shit. Nah, man, this shit crazy, bro.
Yeah. Now is the project finished or is it's
done.
finished?
Shout to Patrick, man. Shout to Bag Talk Entertainment. Shout to DJ or Dash, the producer. Straight hip hop, stupid beat. Shout to Sam L, mixed and mastered by Sam L. Yo, man. So before we leave, I just want to let niggas know, man. Onyx for Life, the new album. Make sure you, the shit, and the cover. Yo, when niggas see the cover for this album, my niggas gonna be like, yo, this shit is ill. This shit ill, man. You know, cause we got some real diehard fans, man.
Yeah.
Fans, I'm a fan. We got diehard niggas that fuck with us. I don't like the word fan. That shit sound corny.
Right.
Because you know, these people are more than that. They're like family. Like these are like, you know, people that make me live. I live for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they real. Like they don't know how important they are to the artist.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a fucking show when it's packed with motherfuckers, niggas is wilding. That shit, like, yo, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, man, I like the new album, man. That shit is just for my nomads, man. And yeah, shout out to Good Friday Entertainment. Niggas want to book Onyx. Good Friday Entertainment. When the world open up, the show prices is triple. Holla.
yeah, for real. Is there
Do
a
y'all
release?
have any
Go ahead.
sorry.
No,
Do
I
you
was gonna
have
say
any
is yeah. Go ahead,
go
Io.
ahead. I was just wondering, do y'all have any features? Y'all got any features on the on the
You know,
joint?
COVID shit, we kind of wanted to keep it featured.
Okay.
Like
No
every
doubt. No doubt.
feature on the album was with us in the studio. So we got Cabadonna on the album. He came through.
Whoa.
Nice.
We was in the studio with Cab for like 10 hours, man, just vibing.
Man.
Dope.
And the song was over. We was just, you know what I mean? Because you don't really get to see your brothers in hip hop a lot like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was good to vibe with him and his peoples, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Iron Sheik. He was in the building and the whole crew. Planet Asia's on the project.
Nice.
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 Like PA, you know what PA do.
Oh,
Yeah, for
he's super
real.
dope.
You know what Planet Asia do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Legend.
Already.
My man Sick Flow from Atlanta, he on the joint, and my man Snack the Ripper.
Nice.
Ooh, got a joint called Hard Shit. That's crazy. The Snack the
Nice.
Ripper and Sick Flow. Shit crazy.
Nice. Is there a time frame on when it's coming out?
Oh man, nah, we don't know yet, but
Not yet. Okay.
we're gonna figure it out. It's mixed master. Oh man, we're gonna figure this shit out though, you know what I'm saying? Probably like sometime in March, April, you know.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking for that for sure. And then you just released a project, Soul on Fire. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, I'm on my Sam Crook shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Sam Crook shit, man. I love soul music, B. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I used to ride, like I said, I used to ride my pops, man, and this motherfucker, he used to be riding down I-95 going to Alabama, man, playing the drifters and all types of shit and smoking
Yeah.
vibes. And ever since then, I just like soul music, you know, my pops and Marvin Gaye and playing that type of shit and, you know, Curtis Mayfield and all that soulful shit. So Soul on Fire, the album is joints I've done over the years
Right.
that have that soulful element to it. And I put it on one album because I think those songs were kind of like hitting gems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's new to a lot of people that never heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like my hidden gems. You know what I'm saying? So that's my Soul on Fire because them joints is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really dope project, and it flows really well. So you know the work that you put in to sequence it, you know, paid off because it
And
got
all
a
the
good flow to it.
got a good little, you know, everything's like real soulful. You can kind of
Yep.
like, you know, emotional music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like not emo, but you know, we ain't doing no emo, but soulful shit that you feel in your
yeah.
heart. Like fried chicken, my nigga. Soul food, macaroni and cheese, nigga. You know what soul food about, nigga? Soul food.
And
Not
and
Chinese,
it
not Italian food.
and it shows your I think it shows your versatility too. You know, 'cause it's a laid back Fredro Starr, you know, and a lot of people that, you know, are casual listeners to hip hop, you know, they just know you and Onyx, you know, slam and, you know, it's just the rough, but this has got that more laid back, you know, feel to it.
I always wanted to, like, when I did the first solo album, the Fire Star album, I always wanted to separate my solo work from Onyx. And it's
Yeah.
just two different people in a way, you know what I'm saying? Not two different people, but just two different mind states, you know what I'm saying? Because when I go into Onyx with Sticky and we do, it's just something we got to dig into, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
go in that zone. So it's just like if you're a football player, you know, if you playing a different team, you're gonna play different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And I'm glad you put that Everyday Hell joint first, because
Yeah,
that is such a beautiful song, man. That's a
yeah,
dope.
because that's my shit. Like that song right there, that's the one when it's time to go stick the bank up, man, that's the one. when it's time to like, yo, when it's like, yo, when it gets real, and it's like, yo, it's time to really go do this. One right there. I'm sorry to tell you, but
Hey, yo, Fredro, you still hooping?
nah, I ain't really doing too much hooping, man. The back and the knees ain't the same. But listen, I'm glad you brought that up because before we leave, I want to talk about the podcast we're doing.
Yep.
It's called Rappers and Ballers, and
Yep.
talk about hip hop and sports and smoke weed and just like what you brothers is doing, man. We just chop it up and talk. Shout out to my co-host Johnny Volga. Yeah, man, we doing our thing. So Rappers and Ballers is on all platforms. Man, we chilling, man. Everything is on cruise control right now, man. We on OG time right now. You heard?
Yeah. That's
It's
dope.
time to, it's time to put the kids to sleep, man. I gotta go, man. This is the time I'm on right now.
Hey,
man. Niggas traded 40 bottles to the baby bottles, nigga. You already know.
Right.
Yeah. But
sure.
yeah, man. It's been good rocking with you brothers, man.
You too.
No
what
doubt.
are you? Hey, man, what are you doing, man, to take care of yourself? Well, you still look like you're not aging, man. Like really, man, you taking care of yourself, bro.
You see what I just did? We got the CBD too, man. We got the CBD. It's all about cannabis. You got to deal with the blood clot cannabis.
Yeah, that's I know you got to go. Princess Black, is that right?
Yeah, we did the Princess Black. That was a test run because I just loved Princess Black when I was coming up, and I got with 3 Seeds. It's a company out here. They was like famous for moon rock. I connected with them through my people's the World Strain Exchange, and we connected with them. Shout to Goody, get Goodies from Goody Mob. He got his shit popping. You know what I'm saying? And the CBD, man, we rocking with the CBD though, with the Swiss X guys. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of just doing a whole bunch of things, just trying to figure this shit out and maneuver in this game because it's a big game, man. This marijuana game, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy, Sean. Trying to tell you.
Well, listen, I know you got to go play some Tribe Called Quest for your kids, but I appreciate you being here tonight and giving us some of your time and sharing yourself with us. So salute to you, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. If they want to get the Onyx merch, we got the Onyx hoodies and all that. You know what I'm saying? Go to onyxhq.com. Go to the store, cop an Onyx hoodie, walk around your hood with the mad face. Niggas won't fuck with you, yeah, and Shane. Yeah, and I just want to say peace to hip hop, man. Yeah. Happy birthday. Today is, I didn't know L Cool J and Slick Rick got the same birthday.
Oh wow. Yeah. I didn't know that either.
Both them niggas is in my top 5. That's crazy.
Wow. Dope.
So yeah, man,
you should give us the top 5 now.
Right.
Devil said, "Can we hear your top 5 now?"
Oh shit! Now I put myself.
Yeah, don't even. Hey, don't fall for it, Fredro. Don't fall for it, man.
I'm not doing nothing, man. I'm good.
All right, we're just gonna have to guess. We're gonna have to guess the other 3. That's it.
Hey, you know what, Fredro? Dylon, and Dylon.
Word up. But everybody got their own little top 5 list, and
yeah.
So my list always change anyway because it's possible to do a top 5.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
Because it's just too many moments in hip hop that affected you more than 5 times, more than 5 artists affected you really in your heart. So it would be more like a top 100 for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Really, on real shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Amen.
I see y'all brothers, man. You already know, man. I'm out of here, man. You already know.
Peace.
Right on.
Peace, Fredro. Stay up, yo.
One love, man. One love.
Respect,
Peace.
bro. Peace.
Move safe out there.
You too, bro.
One.
Yo.
Dope.
Yeah. Fredro
that was
Star
dope.
in the house, man. The legendary. We are still live, just so everyone knows.
Legendary, man.
We are still live. There you go. Man, Fredro Star, man. He had good energy, man. I have to say. Very good energy.
I had to ask him about hooping. We had to go there. The hoopers, we always recognize one another, man. we
No
always want to
doubt.
make sure we still balling. I ain't
Yeah.
balling no more either, man. You know, that arthritis in the knees, man. You be like, but it's all one and the same still, man.
Yeah,
Hip
for
hop,
sure.
sports,
Yeah.
beach rhymes alike,
Comedy too. Like
comedy,
my
all of it.
homeboy is actually writing a dissertation. Shout out to my brother Ian Brown. He actually writing a dissertation on comedy and activism, man.
Oh,
Like,
dope.
yeah, and
That's
it's
super dope.
really closely connected to hip hop, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that's connected.
Yeah.
Comedy, sports, hip
Right.
hop. It's like, they're related in a lot of ways, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So it's dope.
Hey, before we go here, what are some takeaways, man? You just heard a legend chat with us. Anything you're taking away from that conversation?
I wish we could have talked about his involvement with The Wire. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because,
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
in the first season of The Wire, you know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? So I
Yep.
wish we could have, when we was talking about the acting part, I would have liked to talk to him more about, like, how did that come about? Like, how did you,
Yeah, yeah.
that's like one of well, I would say it's one of the most legendary historical TV shows of all time, man.
Yeah.
Like, The Wire is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. How about you, Profound?
My takeaway from it is that this brother's still doing it. After
Yeah.
all of this time, and they have a lot of music, man. And he himself, releases and things, and it's just dope um, to see somebody, just still doing what they love to do, and especially
Right.
when it comes to this hip hop, and to have somebody that's been in the game that long to just still be able to put their music out,
Right.
and that's dope.
Yeah, to go along with that, just the youthfulness. I think you asked the question,
Yeah.
like, what are you doing to be so, look so young, but just the youthfulness and the vibrancy is super dope to see. After 3 decades, doing this
Oh
thing,
yeah, that
man.
was Io asking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said that. Okay.
Yeah, he did look the same though. He does look the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, so I really appreciate the youthfulness. Neville, anything that you taken away from this conversation?
Yeah, just to piggyback, you took the words right out my mouth. Like, I definitely feel that youthfulness and that energy is there, and that love. When you have passion for something, they say you don't work a day in your life,
Yeah,
Right,
And I
right,
could see that on him. He's laughing. We've seen other MCs that are older that are kind of bitter,
Yeah.
washed up,
right.
a certain vibe. I didn't get that from him. Now, I don't know if
Right.
that's because he's dibbled and dabbled in so many different things and he's had longevity and been able to come back to it, but whatever it is, that recipe works for him. So
Yeah.
I want to be him when I grow up.
Yeah, for real.
Because I
For real.
swear it don't look like he's aged, man.
I know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he looked like he taking care of himself. You know what I'm
Right,
Him
saying?
and Nas, they both smoking that good,
Yeah, like
Nas,
Nas don't look like he aging either. You
the
know?
weed
Yeah.
of wisdom, the healing of the nation. They definitely doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, fellas. What are your shout outs tonight? Who you want to shout out? Profound, how about you
Yep.
go first?
Oh man, as usual, man, I'm shouting out the children, man. Amir, Zakir, Rosalina, Ariel, Daima, and Elijah. My mothers, Io, Till, Neville, because he's always acting like he's too busy for us on Thursday. So I'm shouting him out. Shouting him out. Fredro. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna shout out, man. Holler out my man Mike Love too, man. I told Mike Love I was gonna holler at him. And and that's it, man.
That's
Right
what's
on.
up.
Neville, you have any shout outs?
I just keep it simple. What they say, man, woman, and child, God, food, clothing, shelter.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll keep it at that. Health and strength. Keep
Yeah,
the
man.
faith,
Word.
y'all. Let's make it
Awesome.
through 2021.
Cool.
So,
Io?
man, as usual, shout out y'all brothers, shout out my beautiful wife, my moms, all my people back home in Chicago. Yeah, man, and I'm really in a good space right now, man. Like,
Good.
really, really,
Yeah.
really, like, even despite the pandemic and the things that's going on, I just feel like I'm in a really good space, and this is a part of it. Like, this brings me life, like
Yeah.
fresh air, even though we're like socially isolated.
Technology still
Yeah.
failing us, but we
It's
keep
you know
moving
it's
forward.
it's
It
hip
don't
hop,
matter.
man. It wouldn't be hip hop without it. And you
I
know,
say-
and I just pick it up. Look, you know, me and that brother that shared the stage so much. I just picked the mic right up
Yeah.
from him, man. It's easy. It's nothing. I got that. Let me get that from you.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, man, that was yeah, that was pretty dope, man. That was pretty dope. We got next week. Who we got? We gonna announce it right now.
Yeah, well, that's one of my shout outs is definitely Billy Dan's from MOP.
M.O.P. Hey, so wait a minute.
Annie up.
So wait, before
Yeah.
you finish your shouts, do that mean that we all gonna do the show screaming next week?
Really. With the ad-libs and all.
Yes.
We gonna do the show with the ad-libs next week. We gonna Annie up.
We're Annie
What
up,
a
man.
follow-up, though, isn't that? What a follow-up.
Yeah, that's
MOP behind
Fredro.
Onyx. I didn't even peep that. Wow.
Yeah, no, that's a good vibe right there. So we got them next week, and the week after that, we have, I believe, Drez from Black Sheep.
Drez,
so
DRES, yes.
But let's go back to IO. We're going to IO shout-outs part 2. All right, volume 2.
Sorry about that. But yeah, that's it, man. Just grateful for technology. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all.
Yo,
thank goodness for Wi-Fi, data roaming.
We're laughing because as you were saying technology, it was cutting up the word
I know.
technology.
Crazy, dude.
I'm thankful for technology.
AOL.
Yo, hey, listen, I definitely want to give a big shout out to Fredro Starr for coming by tonight. Really appreciate it. Definitely want to say rest in peace, Big DS from Onyx. Definitely got to show him love and his fam. And we'll be back next week. Yep. Oh yeah,
Jam Master J.
No doubt. Rest in peace, Jam Master J, for sure.
Absolutely.
Drop the book.
Yes, if you haven't got your book yet, you can talk to my manager Neville. Make sure you get it. It's right here, the Boom Bap Review, Volume 2. You can start reading it for free. Just go to boombapreview.com. You can start reading it for free. If you like it, you can buy it. And if you don't, well, then don't buy it. It's all good. Next week,
we charging for the streams.
Next week, we got Billy Dan's from MOP. So make sure you come back for that. Want to shout out MJ for hooking all these great artists up. So thank you so much.
Shout out MJ.
MJ, you're doing your thing. So we'll see y'all next week, Tuesday. Make sure you tune in to our Clubhouse chat, the Boom Bap Chat on Clubhouse. So tune into that as well. All right, y'all. Be good. Peace, 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 peace.
You need an eye